Don't worry, there is going to be some commentary in here, but what did you guys think of those two recap games there? Put to music showing off the highlights and try and tell the story of those two games in a different fashion than just commentating over them. I thought it was a nice way to recap those two games. The one against the Packers, a little blowout. We recapped that one in 2 minutes, showed off the important parts of the game, and then the game against the Colts was like 6 minutes for a recap. I've wanted to cram more games into these episodes, but still keep them under 20 minutes, and this was an effective way to recap 2 games in about 8 minutes, and we're going to transition into a third game, which I'll be commentating over. So I want your feedback down below if you liked those recaps in that way. That was 2 examples right there. I might not do 3 games an episode. It's going to depend on when I sit down to play how I want to present those games, but if you guys like those little highlight videos that recap the game, I think pretty effectively, I like the way they came out, but I want your guys' feedback. Maybe one of those plus one of these games here where I commentate over could be a good template for an episode, and there is Andy McKenzie getting back to work as we are in this matchup against the Lions. Both teams at 8-4, but McKenzie gets dropped here by Tyron Walker, and losing a bunch of yards here knocks them out of field goal range potentially. 55-yarder from here. And again, McKenzie on the move, flagged down with great coverage and the incompletion. The flag was on Houston and they end up punting here as a 55-yarder was a little too far. We're going to go into their next possession, still scoreless. And on third down, McKenzie hooks up with the rookie. It's Malcolm Riley, and I'll try very hard to not call him Michael Riley. But we saw what Riley could do in those first 2 games of the video. He's been really making an impact with his chances with DeAndre Hopkins injured, and he'll be returning in the next game. Keep that in mind. 3rd and 9, back to Riley, but the ball is jarred free by David Bruton. Tough play there for Riley, but the Houston Texans do take the lead. Here's a little zone read on their next possession. You want to see McKenzie run more, but we're going to try out some designed runs and try to do exactly that. After a gain of 4, back to Riley. First down near the 40-yard line. They get 11 here. McKenzie 8 of 13 passing and then handing it off. Don't worry, Arian Foster still getting the football. We don't forget about him. He came back after that last game. Alfred Blue did a good job, by the way, as Foster takes this one off tackle. But it was a dislocated shoulder, and he's back the next week. He's an Iron Man. From the 47, McKenzie downfield, and it's jarred free again. This time it's Glover Quinn. The safety's just teeing off on Malcolm Riley, as he also takes out his own teammate. So 3rd and 7, McKenzie fires complete. Good throw to Jalen Strong. Well-timed throw there, and they get into field goal range, trying to stay in there this time, as McKenzie has to buy some time and is intercepted. The ball came out way late. That's one of my first times running that play. I hadn't really seen that route much in action, and, well, it was way too late, and Glover Quinn makes another play. So Houston is missing chances to add points, but the Lions aren't doing a whole lot either. As this drive fails, good deflection by Marcus Burley. The Lions then get the football and get a chunk play there to Matt Forte, who then scores a rushing touchdown. So the Lions lead this 7-3 as the Texans try to see what they can do with 30 seconds left. They have all 3 timeouts. The first play worked, so they'll try to score. 21 seconds. Down the middle, and Strong couldn't hang on. The Lions keep jarring the ball free. They're not able to get very close, but they'll take one shot here. It's going to have to travel over 60 yards in the air. No problem. McKenzie puts it up, and it's incomplete. Now, you might think, well, at least he had a chance. Well, look at this. Jalen Strong had the football until a Lion turned back into him, and he dropped it. The game should be tied right now, but it's not. Instead, we go to the second half, and this is Malcolm Riley continuing to show what he can do. And then McKenzie gets the ball out just in time, and they get a first down here to Josh Hill, traveling into Lion territory. Here's another zone read. This time it's Foster on the call, and he goes up the middle to convert on 3rd and short. I might call more of those zone reads on those short yardage situations. And then we go back to Malcolm Riley, speeding past Darius Slay down to the 1. Slay's a good corner, but this is a lot of speed to contain. You do not want to be in a foot race with this guy. So at the 1-yard line, they spread things out, and Arian Foster caps it off as the Texans finally reach the end zone, and this game is tied at 10. We're now into the fourth quarter, Texan football, and here comes the pressure. Look at this as McKenzie has to throw it away. The Lions had no problem getting pressure as they forced 3rd and 7, and now they send some heat. McKenzie loses the football, and the Lions have picked it up. Brandon Spikes on the blitz, Tyron Walker on the fumble recovery. That led to a Detroit touchdown, so here are the Texans again playing catch-up, trailing by 7. And that zone read continues to work as Foster gashes the defense. Now a simple handoff on a well-blocked play as Garrett Graham was helping wall off Ezekiel Ansah. And they get down to the field goal range, 3rd down, and McKenzie's intercepted. Buster screen undercuts it. Just got into that throwing window just in time. McKenzie's timing was a lot better earlier in the game, but there it really cost him. Now hoping the defense can make up for it, but Golden Tate hauls in a 36-yard touchdown, and it's a 14-point game. It's not looking good with 2.5 minutes to go. McKenzie somehow evades the pressure. He fires, and the pass is knocked away again. McKenzie not even at 50% completion. And then he nearly throws the same interception he did last time. Tahir Whitehead knocked it away. And the Lions add 3 more, so it's now a 3-score game. This one almost over. McKenzie still trying to make a play happen. And this was completely unnecessary. This time Tahir Whitehead secures the football. That was pretty much out of frustration there by me. But the Lions end up with a 24-point fourth quarter. And this game, after being very competitive for 3 quarters, ends up very lopsided. Very disappointing way to close this episode, I know. But I want to see your guys' feedback regarding just those 2 games I recapped earlier. Do you like those games being recapped even if there is no commentary there? I thought I presented them fairly well, but I'll see if you guys enjoy it. I've never really tried to do too much without commentary before, I guess. So I'll be waiting your feedback on that. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. And next time around, Andy McKenzie and the Texans hope to rebound against the New England Patriots as they've fallen 1 game behind the Jacksonville Jaguars now in the South. And those interceptions are so ugly. They gotta get cleaned up. And we'll see if next episode can be a step towards that. But thank you all for watching. Subscribe for more. Again, leave your feedback. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day.